In a world that is just buzzing with noise and misinformation and so much emotional static, how do you even find your true signal? Well, today we're going to explore what I think of as an ancient piece of technology for the soul. It's the I Ching's 61st hexagram, Zhong Fu. We're going to see how this timeless wisdom can actually become a super powerful tool for navigating our very, very modern lives. And it all starts with one core idea. This right here is the heart of it all. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. It's an incredibly powerful, almost startling idea, right? And this isn't just some nice quote for a motivational poster. Nope. This is the fundamental law of a spiritual operating system that we're about to unpack. So, okay, how does this actually work? This idea that our inner state literally shapes our outer world, it's been around for ages, but it has never been more critical than it is right now. And just to be clear, this isn't about simple wishful thinking. Not at all. It's about a deep vibrational alignment between who you are on the inside and what you experience on the outside. A lot of modern spiritual teachers put it really simply. Your external world is just a projection. It's a mirror, and it's just reflecting your internal state right back at you. So what you experience out there is a direct consequence of the beliefs you're holding, whether you know it or not, on the inside.
And this is where it gets really fascinating. This concept, which feels so new age, so contemporary, has actually been described for thousands of years. The ancient I Ching has a specific name, a specific hexagram for this exact mechanism of creating your own reality.
And we call it Zhong Fu. This hexagram is basically our user's manual for understanding and mastering the resonance of truth. It's all about aligning what's inside with what you want to experience out in the world.
Now this is the crucial point, so listen close. Zhong Fu, which is often translated as inner truth, isn't about trying to trust other people or situations. It's a much deeper game than that. It's about becoming a trustworthy frequency yourself, becoming this clear, authentic frequency beacon that the universe just can't help but respond to.
And this really breaks down that power dynamic perfectly, doesn't it? Your energy, your frequency, your very state of being, that's what's really doing the talking. As one interpretation puts it, your frequency is your most authentic language. Who you are speaks so loudly that what you say, it barely even registers. So the original text of the hexagram, it offers these beautifully poetic little clues. And the first one is Tun Yu Ji. Now, literally, that translates to something about pigs and fish being auspicious or lucky. But like everything in the I Ching, its spiritual meaning goes way, way deeper. See, this is all about the power of your authentic frequency. It means that when your intention is pure and your sincerity is totally real, even the most humble, everyday parts of your life, the so-called pigs and fish, they become sacred. Your authenticity literally elevates everything it touches. And the text builds on this idea. It gives us another powerful image, Li She Da Chuan. And this literally translates to, it's beneficial to cross great water. So what does that actually mean for us today? It means that a belief that you hold with true sincerity isn't just some passive idea in your head. No, it becomes a vehicle. It's the very thing that gives you the strength and integrity to navigate the biggest challenges, the great rivers of your life and your career. This idea builds even more when you look at the hexagram itself. See, it's made of 6 lines, and you can think of these as 6 different frequencies of authenticity that you can tune into. Each one has its own unique lesson and its own challenge. Here's a kind of map of those frequencies. We won't go through every single one, but just look at the contrast. Line 2, for example, suggests your sincere frequency will naturally attract a like-minded team. But then you get to the top line, and it warns that an exaggerated, insincere frequency, like faking positivity, is basically a recipe for a spiritual crash. Each line is like a distinct calibration point for your own authenticity. All right, so how do we apply all this in the real world? I mean, especially in the high-stakes environment of our careers. Let's take this ancient wisdom and bring it right into the office. These questions, they're really powerful diagnostic tools.
Before you go asking for that promotion, first ask yourself, is my inner state, my frequency, truly ready for that next level of responsibility? Or when you're hiring, are you broadcasting a mission that attracts real collaborators, or are you just broadcasting a salary that attracts mercenaries? See how this shifts the focus from all the external stuff to your internal alignment? And this brings us right back to the fundamental law of resonance. You just can't fake it. The universe doesn't respond to your resume, it responds to your reality. You will only ever attract people and opportunities that are a vibrational match to who you truly are in this moment. So, knowing all this is one thing, but actually practicing it is something else entirely. So let's close out with a simple, practical ritual you can use to consciously tune your frequency and get aligned with your core truth.
Think of this as your own personal frequency calibration. You use the mirror for some honest self-recognition. The deep breaths, that's to center your energy. The affirmation is you declaring your conscious intention. And the visualization is so key here. Seeing your inner self as a calm lake lets you reframe the world, not as an enemy, but as a wind that you just allow to flow across your authentic, stable surface.
And really, that's what it all boils down to. That's the ultimate takeaway from Zhong Fu. It's just not enough to speak the truth. The real work, the real magic, is to become the truth. Speaking is the first step, sure, but embodying it, well, that's where all the power is. And when you achieve that state of being, you don't just change your own life. You actually become a point of stability and clarity for everyone around you. You become a navigation tower for the soul system, a clear signal in a world that is so often lost in the fog. So if you can, let this be your new mantra. Before any important meeting, before any big decision, just remember that who you are is always more important than what you say. Focus on your state of being first, and the right words and the right actions, they'll just naturally follow. So I'm going to leave you with this to really think about. The world is full of people talking. The real challenge and the real opportunity for all of us is to stop just talking about the truth and to start broadcasting it with every single fiber of our being. So the question is, are you ready to become your own true signal?